The Adventures of Snickerdoodle and Sprinkles. Once upon a time in a land of sweets, there were two best friends named Snickerdoodle and Sprinkles. Snickerdoodle was a little cookie with a big heart and incredible speed. Sprinkles was a cheerful cupcake with a sweet personality and a sprinkle of humor. One sunny day, Snickerdoodle and Sprinkles were playing tag in a garden of frosting flowers when they heard a loud scream coming from the nearby sugar mountain. They quickly ran towards the sound and discovered that the Sour Patch Kids had invaded the land of sweets and were causing chaos and destruction. Snickerdoodle and Sprinkles knew they had to act fast to save their beloved land, so they set off on an adventure to stop the Sour Patch Kids. As they journeyed towards the sugar mountain, they encountered a group of jelly bean soldiers who had been defeated by the Sour Patch Kids. Snickerdoodle and Sprinkles decided to team up with the jelly beans and marched towards the mountain. They soon discovered that the Sour Patch Kids had an evil plan to steal all the sugar in the land of sweets and make it sour. Snickerdoodle and Sprinkles knew this had to be stopped, so they decided to sneak into the Sour Patch Kids' base. They managed to sneak past the guards by disguising themselves as sour gummy worms and snuck into the kitchen where the Sour Patch Kids were preparing their plan. Snickerdoodle and Sprinkles quickly hatched a plan of their own. They started to make cookies and cupcakes with extra sugar and delivered them to the Sour Patch Kids. The Sour Patch Kids were so thrilled with the sweet treats that they started to feel guilty about their plan to spoil all the sugar in the land of sweets. Snickerdoodle and Sprinkles used this as an opportunity to convince the Sour Patch Kids to leave the land of sweets and become sweets themselves. They showed the Sour Patch Kids how much better life was as a sweet and how much joy they could bring to others. The Sour Patch Kids were convinced and transformed into sweets, and the land of sweets was saved. The jelly bean soldiers rejoiced, and Snickerdoodle and Sprinkles were heroes. From that day on, Snickerdoodle and Sprinkles made a promise to protect the land of sweets from any harm. They became the guardians of the sweet land and never let anything bad happen again. The end.